Now I think that good to see you all, and sorry that we had to start the stream in the other one and jump over here. The camera webcam wasn't hooked up properly, and if it's not hooked up properly from Jump Street, then it doesn't work, and you can't plug it in after the fact. So that's why we had to do this. But hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for coming out and on this, was it Wednesday night's full moon. I always seem to finally get my stuff together enough on either one full moon or another to do these things. So, kind of back. Yeah, I've just been here, there, and everywhere. I'm doing okay. I mean, I've been through a lot of crazy stuff. It was a crazy summer. I guess we really haven't talked much, over the summer very much. So yeah, it was a crazy summer. The fall has been pretty crazy too so far, and but I can really feel this full energy, this full moon energy of tonight. Sarah was talking about that earlier. We were just at a minute ago, and it's just like so powerful. You can like feel it. Like it definitely has like a huge like magnetism to it tonight, more than I felt it in a long time. Um, but I love you guys too. Thank you so much. His name, so I will save them when I can without missing them. But yeah, thanks, guys. It's really, really great to see everybody. I think I just keep saying that, but I know it because it is, and I just I wasn't able to do it. I just went through some really, really intense dark night of the soul, really, really deep, and so I'm still making my way through it, but I think it's been really, really intense for a lot of people here, especially the past few months. But I mean, it's just been building and building. And if you go back to the video that I made at the first of the year, it's called Lucifer in the Age of Aquarius or something like that. I talked about all of this stuff that's happened, even up to the point to where we're at now in the middle of October, to where the energy was going to shift to where now you're going to begin to really pump some things into your magic and get things to manifest very, very powerfully, and maybe even a lot more quickly rather, even. But there was a lot of energies throughout the summer, the late spring, and through this last summer, even up to just a few weeks ago, that just were not jive well with the magic that we were working. There was a lot of resistance. There was a lot of matrix resistance. I would as best way that I can put it, but I just feel like energetically, magically, spiritually, the reins have been loosened for us here a little bit now, to where we can really begin to do some things. So if anybody's been putting anything off, if you've been waiting on doing some things, now's the time to get it rolling, get it going. Now for real. You should start to feel better. You should start to feel lighter. The energy is going to shift a little bit in that regard, and more for others, more so for others. But if you're very sensitive to feeling energy, that's going to be a substantial shift for you that you're really going to notice in a very, very profound way. I've been feeling it so far like freaking crazy. But yeah, man, it feels good to be back in here, and good to see all of you beautiful people, and thanks for being here. You all freaking mean the world to me. And anybody too that I got behind a little bit on my um, virtual for hire, and I'm sorry about that. I got sick. Then that just put a damper into everything. But I'm pretty much back in full swing now. Feeling a lot better, feeling a lot more positive. This world continues to weave, very, very strange webbetry into our realities every single day. And that just definitely makes things difficult, and it can kind of fog things a little bit. Um, but just do the best you can to take care of yourself. Right now, and like my self care had gotten really bad. Um, and whenever that kind of stuff happens, I know it's going to be a sign of a big, huge shift. Um, you know, per, a lot of things that I do typically correspond with what's going on collectively, and that just kind of how I know what's happening. It just kind of seems to be that way, which is strange. But I mean, it's really like that for all of us if you just look in the right places and have the right perspective. But I appreciate all of the well wishes and being everybody being so sweet and kind and patient and understanding. Um, I've definitely been through the ringer this past 6 months. Especially just with the direction of this world, what's going on. We feel a lot of spiritual weight. Um, and that's going to just increase too. I mean, all of us that are here are going to be sensitive to these things, and you're going to feel that spiritual weight. But that's not to say that it's anything to. It's not a negative thing by any means, but it's going to keep you moving in the right direction and keep you moving forward. I was like in a place where I was just really having even a hard time functioning, doing anything at all. Stuff going on, and I'm not even going to get into any kind of like community drama stuff or anything, but I had to deal with a lot of that kind of stuff too, and that just takes its toll on you big time, and it was just a lot. It's just been a lot to deal with, and again, I know I'm not alone in that. I know a lot of people have been going through a lot of stuff. I mean, everybody's always going through something, right? But I know it's been like it just seems to get a little thicker and thicker and thicker as we move forward, and time seems to be speeding up even more and more and more. I don't really think that like it's just like a notion happening, but in any case, anyways, what's going on with all you all? What's up? What y'all got to say? Oh, thank you, Celine Mosley. Missed you too so much. We're gonna do some oracle card readings tonight too. I've got the Santa Muerte oracle cards. We're gonna use those. These are really, really dope. So we may use some other decks too, but I've done like one or two readings with the Santa Muerte oracle card deck, and the artwork is really, really awesome. The symbolism is just like I don't know. It's just like it's beautiful and it's sweet, but it's also kind of sort of like dark and mystical too. So it's kind of like I don't know. It's got something for everyone, I think. But I'll show you guys some of this artwork on these cards real quick while I'm thinking about it. So, anyways, I've had the Santa Muerte Tarot, but this is a Santa Muerte Oracle, and I didn't know they had that, but I found it recently and ended up picking it up. That's what it looks like on the front of the box there. But the artwork, man, the artwork is just fantastic. It has a lot of plant medicine connotations to it. Of course, there's like it's very, very heavy in that ethnic culture, but it also has like some like it looks like Aztec and Mayan type of correspondences and stuff like that, and that as well. But some of these are like really trippy, cool. I mean, that right there is like fractal tunnels if I've ever seen one before. I think the artwork is just really cool. So we're going to use some of these and see what's up with these tonight. We're kind of just do like a past, present, future type of read. With the Santa Muerte, and then I'll do some other different kind of spreads with some of the other decks. So how's everybody been feeling? Has everybody been doing well, or like what's been going on for everybody? Has everybody been like kind of here and there and everywhere, hanging in there? Has it been tough? Has it been easy? Like what's going on in your world? Gosh, T man, you got into a family fight with one of your brothers, and the insurance company is taking the car, but you found Loki. Sweet. Well, my best to you. I'm sure it's all gonna work out, man. Delphini, what's up? What's up, Nina? Hey, what's up, Behemoth X? Oh man, dude. So you went through it too there, Dr. J, with the bad depression. I'm sorry, dude. Hey, I'm with you, man, and I'm gonna do some lots of story times here soon, and I'm gonna tell you guys all about my recent bouts, which were pretty crazy and story time worthy. So we'll be we'll be talking about that. I hope you're feeling better, brother, because I know that's like that's the pits, man. I mean, fuck, it's hard to function and do anything when you feel like that. And I know how it goes, dude. I really do, man. Starter Corsi, you've been feeling tired and not motivated. Yeah, I know the feeling, and I think it's just so many different crazy conjunctions and alignments and things going on. Mixed with the crazy frequencies and the vibration of the world that we're living in right now. It's hard, and it's hard to like find relief. And what I want to like say with that is, I don't know if any of you have noticed this or not, but this is something that me and Sarah have noticed here recently. Um, your whatever escapes that you may have in place in your life, whether it's drugs or whatever it is, whatever you normally your method of escaping this reality, whatever, is that those things are. Oh, of course, my connection is going to get unstable when I'm talking about this. But that those escapes don't really allow you to escape like they used to. Like there's no drug powerful enough. There's no spiritual practice deep enough. There's no anything that will like take the edge off or really like allow you to escape like it used to. It's like no matter how much you keep going for it, it's just a thing too. I don't. Yeah, I don't know if y'all have. Yeah, wouldn't that be cool, Friar Pestle? That would be awesome, dude. Slim Lewis, thank you for the super chat. Oh, wow. Thanks for my work, and you would love to hear more of my thoughts on Lucifer's current influence in this time. Yeah, absolutely. And I think you're gonna get a lot of conflicting opinions, I guess, on that. And I think it all really where you see all of that tying in together. A lot of people have always talked about like a satanic singularity, um, man merging with machines and all of that. And it seems like all of that's going to happen, it's going to occur. Is that going to be something that is initiated by Lucifer necessarily? I don't know. Because like the more and more I go down this rabbit hole, like just in meditation and just in daily life, in my daily communication with him, not just in ritual, but just like in my daily life, which is really like the most important information that you'll gather and receive. Combining these bits and pieces of information and knowledge with your own life experience, That's where it's at. But that I don't really personally. I know a lot of people see Lucifer being like an initiator of us emerging with our machines, but I don't know if I really see that way necessarily. Um, I'm for technology, but I think that we know it's getting our grip on it is more and more every day. It's going to be out of our control, and um, I don't. I think that it's going to be. I think his role in is definitely in that of awakening and enlightening, but definitely of waking people up as to what this reality is really all about and how to navigate it, how to work within the laws and confines of this universe and this matrix, this reality that we're in. But to do it from a more organic standpoint, to where it's more of a biological thing and not necessarily computer chips and things of that nature, um, like Illuminati and Freemasons and like esoteric orders, things of that nature, I think work with him in a different way. And it's probably even a different energy and not exactly Lucifer either. So I think that's the thing. It's like, does anybody really know like who they're working with? If it's the elusive Lucifer that is actually Lucifer, or, is it a different spirit or an egregore? Who knows? I don't know. Tell me. you know But I don't know what's up with the chat. I got a little hung up on me here, or maybe people aren't talking. That might be what happened too. I don't know. Okay, so Eden Garden saying that you don't understand if people have intense emotional connection to Lucifer. Wow. Yeah, and I would say if you had an intense connection with him, then you would certainly understand it for sure because it's very, very emotional. He's certainly a spirit that has the ability to invoke very, very deep emotional um, energies within you for sure. I mean, it just like fill you with that um, is something that I thought that I would have found only in like or expect to. But it's very emotional, and the connection is very. It's just it's so spiritual in nature, so much more of a spiritual nature than a physical realm or physical reality like I would have with like Belial or something. It's very much more spiritual based than an earth based relationship, if that makes sense. And I think that's something that's, right now we can just like ask him to come in here with us now into this chat, into this live stream, and to allow us to all feel a little bit of that. Come, Lucifer, to appear, and we offer you power and energy to manifest. You are certainly welcome here in this place. Allow us to feel your presence. Allow us to feel your presence, Lucifer. You're welcome here, brother. You're welcome here. Yes, sir. Just kind of chilling in the that Lucifer afterglow for a minute. Yeah. So, what we're going to get into tonight, I'm sure everybody's got a lot to do. There's full moon festivities and things of that nature, and fun to be had, and workings to perform, and sleeping to do, and all of that. I figured that we could get started on one of these oracle readings. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do really is just if you choose 1, 2, or 3, I'm just going to use this. We'll leave the other decks out of this one. So, yeah, that is what we're going to do for that. So, everybody here, if you would, please pick pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. I'm going to draw 3 cards from the Santa Muerte Oracle, and then we will decipher the meanings of each one and talk about it, and I'll show you them and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? I'm going to go with number 2 myself, but we're going to go first with anybody that chose pile number 1. So, Santa Muerte Oracle, for all of those that have chosen pile number 1, please deliver unto them a true, accurate, and one that will help them to move forward in a positive, powerful way. Show mode be. So mode it be, baby. 1, 2, 3. 3. So we're going to go with this one first. We've got the 7. Looks like somebody kind of shrouded behind some type of shroud or blanket of some sort. We've got the card for the present is card number 28. And it looks like a card. This is so weird. I shuffled these really well, and I got like a spread that was very similar to this the other night. It was crazy. And then we've got card number 22 after that. It looks like some dude just like basically like blowing his mind into fractals, like splitting his head in down the middle with a sword. So if I look at these like a past, present, future thing for people that have chosen deck, or pile number 1, it definitely looks like you were hiding behind something. Whether you were scared of the situation, scared of what was going on, needed to sit and watch a little bit more to see how things were unfolding in the situation. But you got to a point where every situation comes to where you came to a crossroads, or you came to a T. You had to make a decision to go left or right, up or down. And in coming to that conclusion, or coming to the conclusion of which way you should go, and it looks like the decision that you made has really been one that has been difficult to like infinite possibilities. I mean, it looks like chaos at first when you look at it, but it also looks like he's basically taken the sword and he's freed his mind, and now it's like open to all of these like infinite possibilities. So I think that, like long story short, like with this spread, anybody that's chosen pile number one, like keep pushing forward and doing whatever it is you're doing. If you did have the brakes on before, now's the time to push forward and to move forward and move ahead. You're on the right track. I think that like you've tapped into something, going with it. I chose pile number two myself. I chose pile number two, my mother self. So we're going to get into that one. We're going to get into pile number two. Thanks. They are beautiful cards. Thank you so much. So, Santa Muerte Oracle, for all of those that have chosen pile number two, please deliver unto them a true and accurate message, and one that will help them to move forward in a positive. So mote it be, so mote it be. Do, 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 do. All right, Nina. All right, so we're gonna cut it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And here we go. We got the number 6, which looks like looks like some crazy fractal land stuff going on there too. Looks like some deep inner working confines of the mind there. That could even be some kind of crazy inner shadow work, So this is an interesting card right here. Okay, so like right here, it almost looks like you've got like a queen of some sort. I don't know if you guys can see this very good. It's like a queen of some sort, like sitting on a throne. And she has all these like little babies, that, she made, or either maybe, they serve her. I don't know. She's like a powerful sorceress or something, maybe. And these little puppets are like under her control. But whatever the case may be, it definitely looks like a position of power. It definitely looks like a position of prestige. Definitely looks like someone that has control of the situation. So let's go to the third one. And whoa, we got that crazy card again. That number 22. We got number 22 again. That's crazy. All right, so we got number 6, 11, and 22. So this one kind of looks like, to me, that there was some fairly deep shadow work going on. There were some crazy things where you were like delving deep into your psyche, deep into your past trauma. Certainly help you to put a lot of things to rest. Be able to really get rid of a lot of these things that you drag around with you all the time. And it looked like through that too that there was a major realization. There was a critical point that you came to that caused that major opening of the mind to even greater and greater degrees. So I would say too that pile number 2, you're on the right track, and keep going. It seems like there's a lot of consciousness expansion. A lot of people's minds are opening. People are seeing the truth more and more and more in more profound degrees. So that's pile number 2. And then we're going to go to pile number 3. Sip of this and take a little bit of that. But yeah, so I'm thinking about doing a lot of vlogging here soon, or I want to do some vlogging. Sarah and I want to do some vlogging, and that would include just like anytime hanging out at home type of stuff, mukbangs, in the car and at home. Behind the scenes ritual stuff, just hanging out, like your normal daily day in day life living type of stuff. I don't know if people would be interested in seeing those types of videos or content. We will consider it and we will probably do it. But if it's not something that you're interested in, then I don't know. Maybe I would still do it. But I definitely just wanted to know if that would be something that you guys would like to see or not. Okay, cool. Well, if that would be cool, then okay. Then we'll probably have to, we'll do it. We'll do it, damn it. Aw, thanks, Keenan. I miss you too. Yeah, we'll do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna fucking do it. I'm excited, man, too. It'll be great. Aw, thanks, Milton. Wanted to see you too. Looking forward to it. Hell yeah, Jezebel. Looking forward to it too, darling. All right, so we're gonna do pile number 3. So, Santa Marte Oracle, for all of those that have chosen pile number 3, please deliver unto them a true and accurate message, one that is relevant in their lives, and that will help them to move forward in life in a positive, powerful way. So motivated. Aw, thanks, Darren. Hell yeah. Thank you. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you so much. Well, we'll be excited to do it. And it'll be a lot of fun. Sweet. Yep, I'll get a Patreon going on in this jewel too. With all I want to see on the Patreon, because it's, you'll see. And we'll talk about more of that later. But let's get to this. Drawing these 3 cards. Let me cut it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And we've got number 31. Ooh, that looks cool. All right, so number 31, it looks like you've kind of like, wait, hold on. You've gotten, let me try to get that glare line off of there for you. You've gotten kind of like to the end of the line of like a long journey, and there's this really cool shrine, and it's all decorated like the end of a path working, the end of a particular path working. And you have like at the end of that path working, you have like that flame of knowledge at the end of it. A lot of different trappings of rituals and different things from that path working, and you're kind of like reaping some of the rewards of completion of whatever this cycle is. So I'm feeling like it's a completion of a cycle. Yeah, pilgrimage too. Yeah, good call, Friar Pestle. So this one right here, card number 19, I saw this one the other day too, and this one's like really, really cool. At first glance, it's kind of like, what the hell is going on here? But it kind of looks like it's someone, once again, it's like going back into the inner confines of the mind, doing the shadow work, scraping out the muck. This guy's in there with like a little detailed tool, kind of cleaning it out, like especially like around the third eye, it looks like to me. So this is like another indication too of like more in-depth shadow work, and working through a lot of things that have been holding you back for so long. And I think like a lot of people have been putting like shadow work into hyperdrive, whether they wanted to or not. It's been happening. A lot of people have been talking about like spontaneous shadow work happening, and I've been wearing some Moldavite, and because of that, I think I really went in through a huge round of some kind of spontaneous shadow work as a result of just wearing that stone. But so this card kind of speaks to me of some more of that kind of same type of thing. And then we got card number 2 here. So card number 2, to me, it looks like it was 2 different things that have kind of merged together and formed this one being, So like this spread here, it definitely seems like whatever it was that you were working on magically, spiritually, has been very taxing, but it has been hugely successful. And I do believe that like you're forming and creating whatever it is spiritually, magically that you're aiming to create, like it's happening. You're creating that thing, that being. You're creating that connection, to your higher self, to that consciousness that spiritual consciousness that is truly you. So all of those really, really cool really, really cool artwork. I really, really dig the like how psychedelic they are, but I mean, they're all so different, and they'll be really, really fun to use in the future and kind of play with these more. I've only used them a handful of times, so, I'll get better at with them as I get more comfortable with them. Um, But I hope everybody has some big plans for tonight, if that's what you want to be doing, or if you don't have any plans. Hopefully, that's because you don't want to have any, and that's fine too. Because sometimes I don't want to have any plans either, and I don't want to do a damn thing. But Sarah and I are going to do some personal things tonight, and I've got a bunch of client stuff to mail off tomorrow. Certainly, y'all let me know. I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm in good health. I'm in good shape, in good spirits, mentally, physically, magically, sexually, emotionally. The emotionally part's somewhat questionable sometimes, but we work on that one. We all work on that one. But anyway, I'm doing great. So if I can help you with anything, let me know. If you need any type of custom magical ritual working, certainly email me and we can discuss that. Or you can take a look at my website, jdtemple.info, and all my rituals are listed there. But I certainly can do custom things for you. Shamanic energy work, energy healing. I can even do healing for your pets if you would like as well. And your friends and your loved ones too. So yeah. And I hope you all enjoyed the readings, and I hope you all enjoyed the time with me this evening. And I'm trying my best to be here more. I really want to, guys. I want to be here like all the time. I want to be doing this like constantly. But it's just hard to juggle everything in life. But I'm leaning more towards doing this because, having multiple careers is tough, and I really just want to make this my full-time gig. And thank you, Delphini. Things like this help me to be able to do that. So thank you so much, Delphini, for the super chat. That certainly helps me to keep doing what I love to do and to be here with you guys and to help you in any kind of way that I possibly can. Because if I can ever do that, it makes me so freaking happy. It's what I'm here to do. So we'll talk again soon. Next time I'll showcase sort of the new talismans that we have to offer that will be on my website soon. We already have them. This is one of them, and this one is for opening your mouth of God. And we'll talk about that one next time. We'll talk about the Jupiter talisman that we have that'll be available too. We'll talk about that as well. Thank you, Lisa Leva, for being awesome in the moderation, and for all the other moderators too. Thank you, Lucas, and everybody. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it, and it's good to see everybody. And thanks for being here for me when I have been gone for so long. I really, really, really freaking appreciate it so much. I'm messing my hair all the freaking up. Okay, thank you. So here's the other one that we're going to be offering as well. And these are already available. I've already have up, I think, 20 of them, of each one of them produced. So these are all made of pewter. They're all made by the Talismancer. So this one right here is for manifesting wealth. I gave mine away to a guy that I met the other day at the Food Lion parking lot. So I didn't have mine. This is Sarah's, but we're going to have that one available, and then we're going to have this one available too. So can't wait to show you guys all that. Have a fun full moon. Be careful out there. Um, be good to yourself and to each other. I know it's so cliche, but it's what we have to do. It's the only freaking way. So, hell yeah. Love you guys. See you soon. Thanks for coming out again, and like and subscribe. Like and subscribe for me. Like and subscribe for me. Like and subscribe for me, baby. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that. Like that. Yeah.